Infinitive verbs, also known as the form verbs, are the simplest and most basic form of a verb. In English, infinitive verbs are typically preceded by the word to, which is known as the infinitive marker. The infinitive form of a verb is often used to express purposes, intentions, or to indicate that the verb is in its most general and abstract ideas. Here are some examples of infinitive verbs: to run, to eat, to sleep, to read, to dance, to speak, to write, to study, to listen, to play. Infinitive verbs can be used in various contexts, such as after certain verbs. For example, want, need, like, I want to go for a walk. After modal verbs, example, can, should, would, she should study for the exam. After the subject or subject of a sentence, to swim is enjoyable, I love to cook. It is important to note that not all infinitive verbs are preceded by to. There are also bare infinitives which are used without the infinitive marker. For example, let me go, please make him stop. Regular verbs are verbs that follow a consistent pattern when forming their past tense and past participle forms by adding ed to the base form. The base form of a regular verb is the form that ends in ed in the past tense and past participle. Here are some examples of regular verbs: walk, walk, walked, walked, play, play, played, listen, listened, listened, jump, jumped, jumped, work, worked, worked, call, called, called, like, liked, liked, visit, visited, visited. As you can see, the pattern for regular verbs is generally consistent with the addition of ed to the base form for both the past tense and the past participle of the verb. However, it's important to note that there are some variations and spelling rules to consider for certain verbs. For example, verbs ending in e, the final e is dropped before adding ed. For example, love, loved. Verbs ending in a single consonant followed by a vowel and then another consonant. The final consonant is doubled before adding ed. For example, stop, stopped. Thank you, one and all. Irregular verbs are verbs that do not follow the regular pattern of adding ed to form the past tense and past participle. Instead, irregular verbs have unique forms for the past tense and past participle that do not conform to the standard rule. Here are some examples of irregular verbs: eat, ate, eaten, see, saw, seen, come, came, come, take, took, taken, break, broke, broken, drive, drove, driven, speak, spoke, spoken, swim, swam, swum, write, wrote, written. As you can see, irregular verbs have different form for the past tense and past participle, and they do not follow a consistent pattern like regular verbs. It's important to learn and memorize the specific forms of irregular verbs since they do not adhere a predictable rules. Present participle, also known as the ing form, is a verb form that is used to indicate ongoing or continuous actions in the present or describe a verb as an adjective. The present participle is formed by adding ing to the base form of the verb. Here are some examples of the present participles: running, playing, listening, studying, writing, speaking, dancing, reading, sleeping, and eating. The present participle can be used in various grammatical constructions. Progressive continuous tenses: she is running in the park. They are studying for the exam. See the verb running, studying, and gerund phases. The present participle can function as a noun and form gerund phrases. Swimming is good exercise. See where is the word reading. Books is my favorite hobby. See this word reading. The running water is refreshing. It is important to note that the present participle